So, Batman Nightfall, animated films set at Warner Brothers Animation, again through Variety. So, a multi-part animated film adaptation of Batman Nightfall is currently in production, Variety has learned. The animation was made at New York Comic Con at the end of the Warner Brothers Animation panel. The Art Night, Batman in Animation, the first part of Batman Nightfall, is slated to debut in 2026 with an exact premiere date to be announced at a later time. Isn't Warner Brothers as well, isn't James Gunn in charge of this? It doesn't say in this article, but isn't James Gunn in charge of this? And didn't he say a couple of years ago, before when Superman was announced, that he'll be going through games, animation, TV series? Is this not the same thing? Is it not from his department? I have absolutely no idea because the article doesn't say. Of course it doesn't. The film is based on a Batman comic arc of the same name, was released in 3 parts between 1993 and 1994. It was created by Doug Moench, Chuck Dixon, Alan Grant, Dennis O'Neil, Peter David, Joe Duffy, Jim Aparo, Graham Nolan, Norm Buffolger, and Jim Ballant. And now, those of you that are part of the fellowship will know Chuck Dixon and Graham Nolan have worked as well for the Ripperverse. Shout out to Ripper, Eric July. So, now, is this something that they're going to do to test the waters? One with Batman, and who is going to play Batman? Who's going to play the voice actor of Batman as well? This series, as you can see from the photos, Bane is a big part. And also, as the article says, Batman Nightfall Part 1, Nightfall. Why you gotta make this title so long, man? Seriously. It's written by Jeff Wemister and written by Jeremy Adams. Rick Morris, supervising producer alongside producers Jim Krieg, Kimberly S. Morale, Sam Register, and Michael Oslan are executive producers. Never heard of them. Nightfall has never been directly adapted for the screen, though it has been referenced in numerous Batman projects of the years. Perhaps most famously, elements of the storyline were incorporated into the film The Dark Knight Rises, starring Christian Bale as Bruce Wayne and Batman, and Tom Hardy as Bane. Previous Batman animated films include Batman Death in the Family, Batman the Killing Joke, and Batman Under the Red Hood. Of course, if anyone has seen the Dark Knight trilogy, everyone knows, of course, would it be great if they got Christian Bale back to play Batman as a voice? That'd be great. And Tom Hardy, yeah, okay, it's Bane. Okay. Yeah, of course, anyone that knows the internet knows the memes. I broke you. How have you come back? You only adapted to the dark. When I saw the light, I was a young man. I was blind. So it would be interesting to see what they're going to do with this. I don't know who would play Bane. It doesn't say, or Batman. However, as I said, is this something to do with James Gunn's universe? I have no idea, because it's the same company, right? Warner Brothers. Again, it's just a pretenser, just to test and see what happens. Would the voice actors be the actual actors? Because James Gunn apparently wants to do a Batman film, but we've got nothing on that because Batman Part 2, Robert Pattinson's Batman, is supposed to be happening. Not directed by Matt Reeves. I don't know. So yeah, it's a weird announcement because, again, it's not stating what it's part of. Is it part of that universe? Is it not? James Gunn, seriously, man. That dude has no idea what the fuck he's doing. In my opinion. I'm not a director or in charge of a company, but with Peacemaker, if you've seen Peacemaker, it is a shit show, to say the least, but also it is a direct attack, in my opinion, on fans, because the way he has written it, the way he has done it, is basically saying to us fans, yeah, I don't give a shit about you. So what they're going to do with this, is it going to be a direct adaptation? As I say, Bane as a character is really amazing. I love the dynamic of that, because especially from where he comes from and how he was created, not in the Batman Nolan trilogy, I'm talking about in the comics. I know a little bit about it, so I've never read comics, but I know a little bit about it. So, and again, this is not dissing on Tom Hardy, by the way, because I love Tom Hardy. He's Welsh, so I got family as well that are Welsh, and he based it on a bare knuckle boxing champion. But yeah, the memes are great with both Christian Bale's Batman and Tom Hardy's Bane. So I don't know, guys. What do you think? As I say, part 1. Let's see what's going to happen. But again, is this going to get watched by people? I keep making videos and thinking, is this going to be watched by people? Is this going to happen? Is this going to not? Because I have really no idea if people are going to even gravitate to this. I don't think so. But again, is this going to lead into a Batman film? Like, why are you making it animated? Make a trilogy based on this series, instead of doing Damian Wayne. What are you doing, Gunn? What are you doing? I do not know. Anyway, if anyone knows, let me know.